Earth 3145, the new safe zone, the Amazing Spider-Man and the Superior Spider-Man reluctantly offers their blessing on Anya's new mission. The mission would send her and her battalion of spider totems in search for the son of Lord Solus, the inheritor, Karn. Even though this task could most likely be a suicide mission, Anya believes that because his family hates him and that he is different from his flesh and blood, Karn could be recruited to join their cause. Earth 3223. Karn has this world's Peter Parker and Ben Parker by the tip of his pitchfork. He demands to know where the spider totem is. Suddenly, May Riley Parker makes her appearance in full costume as this world's Spider-Woman. She knows that she is no match for this inheritor's son and says her final farewells to her husband and her nephew. Suddenly, a flash of light opens itself to Anya and her battalion of spider heroes. Karn defends himself and declares that they will all die today. But Anya explains that they are not here to fight, but rather offer a new alliance between Spider Totem and Inheritor. Karn is not so easily convinced as he takes the fight to the Spider Army. But Anya finally reaches through to him, explaining how she will promise to find a way to cure his hunger. Spider UK webs the Inheritor down and informs him that the prophecy in the scrolls tells them that Karn is not interested in death and destruction, but rather celebrate the beauties of life. At this time, Karn is now moved by the words of the Spider Army. But his hunger is real and only the death of the Spider Totems can quench it. To cure his hunger, the Spider Army agrees to collectively release a bit of their Spider Essence to Karn. He begins to feed on them and takes care not to kill his new allies. The Spider Army is successful in their mission and departs back into the teleporter. Back on Earth 3145, Mayday Parker's stress and uneasiness gets the best of her. She freaks out, demanding to go to Loom World to rescue the only family she has left, her baby brother Benji. Without any help from her comrades, Mayday departs, calling the Spider Army all phony heroes and that the only true Spider-Man hero was her father. In a fit of rage, she strikes the bunker walls, creating a small crack. Uncle Ben arrives, trying to console her, but to no avail. Mayday will not listen to a phony spider hero that gave up on himself and this world. She blames Uncle Ben that it was his fault. It was because he gave up, that this world is now destroyed and gone. In a fit of rage, she strikes the old man, but he is not so easily defeated. Mayday shoots Uncle Ben with her impact webbing, but to their surprise, the crack in the wall, the one created by Mayday's earlier tantrum, has grown larger. Their spider sense flares out of control as an ocean of mutant spiders pours right through the walls. Alone, they could not contain the mutant spiders, but to Mayday's surprise, working along this old spider totem has proven very effective, and the mutant spiders are pushed back and quarantined. Uncle Ben offers a handshake for a sign of truce, but Mayday is still not convinced. Her conviction is even stronger as she walks away, swearing vengeance on the inheritor Deimos. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Comic Island! My name is Joey, and today we are reviewing and recapping the Spiderverse Team-Up Issue 3. So we take a break from the crazy main story in the Amazing Spider-Man comic issues, but this tie-in was very interesting. Anya gets her 15 minutes of fame as she does what I originally thought would happen. She manages to convince Karn, the inheritor, to join them. If you guys remembered my earlier review, I had assumed that Karn would join the Spider Army, much like how Prince Zuko joined the Avatar in the last Airbender TV show. This is huge, and they kept it for a Spider-Verse tie-in. That makes me extremely glad that I'm reviewing it. I know the Spider-Verse event has been very big so far. The entire event, along with all the epilogues, would probably cover well over 30 issues. That's a lot of money to spend if you're really enjoying the Spider-Verse. To stay cost effective, I would suggest following the main story, which is happening in the Amazing Spider-Man, and you can save your money on tie-ins such as this by watching my recaps of them. So we got a bit of the Amazing Spider-Man and the Superior Spider-Man in this, but I am starting to really enjoy the small role that Spider UK has. He is here with Anya, and he appears a lot throughout the entire Spider-Verse. Spider UK would most likely die in the final battle, but right now, he's the guy I'm rooting for the most. Spider-Man Noir is out and is bedridden and healing from his injuries in his own world, so he's safe. but a lot of spider totems have died so far, such as fan favorite Ben Reilly. It's interesting how he was so hated during the Spider Clone Saga, and now that he is dead, we all miss him. I got a nerd rage for his death as a spoiler, according to the reading order checklist, but more on that in a later video. Okay, so we got more drama with Mayday Parker, another fan favorite. I personally can't even begin to understand what she is going through. If anyone was to end Deimos' life, it has to be Mayday. Imagine how badass it would be if during the final battle, Mayday finally gets her kill of Deimos. Oh, if you're joining us for the first time, then, have you been living under a rock? I'm just kidding. You can find the entire Spiderverse reading order checklist on comicisland.org. The link will be in the description below. We also got Mayday Parker and a few other spider totems as origins and bio videos, so you can get your Spiderverse fix by checking them out. So thank you so much for watching my review of the Spider-Verse Team Up Issue 3. The Spider-Woman Issue 3 is coming real soon. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time in another Spider-Verse video.